Welcome dear students. So today let's continue with lesson number 2, stepwise thinking. In our previous video we have learned about the basic concept of stepwise thinking. We have learned that stepwise thinking is a step-by-step procedure to find solution to any problem or work. Dear students, if we see at any activity or at any task, then we will come to know that there is a sequence of steps to do that activity. For example, if we see our daily routine activity, then we will come to know that every activity has a sequence. For example, if I have to go to the school, then to reach to the school, we have to follow certain steps. Like we first wake up early in the morning, then after taking the bath, we take our meal and then we reach to the school. So this is the proper sequence of steps. By the sequence means we have to follow each and every step one by one. When we follow these steps in a sequence, only then I can reach to the school, and this is the goal of the activity. Similarly, if I have to make my drawing, then drawing is also a step by step procedure to make anything. For example, if I have to make giraffe or any other animal, then I have to follow these steps. When I follow these steps, only then I'll be able to make that giraffe. Not only this, in our other activities also, we can see that stepwise planning is involved. For example, if I want to play outside and my teacher has given me a lot of the work. So to finish that work, there is also a stepwise planning. Like first I'll complete my Hindi work, my learning work, then my written work. After that planning, I can complete my work and I can go outside to play. So here we have learned that every activity, whether it is a daily routine activity or some other activity, there is a stepwise planning involved. We have also seen that Tejas, Mose and Jyoti, they made a paper cap, and they were able to make that paper cap only when they follow the sequence of steps as it is written inside the book. When they follow each and every step one by one, only then they will be able to make a paper cap. Not only this, we have also read about the another activities, like your book is also having an activity about organizing a picnic in the water park. If I want to organize a picnic, then these are the basic steps that are written inside the book. But the number of steps can change. Here it depends on that how much we can think about an activity. The more we think about an activity, more number of steps will be there. Less we think, then less number of steps will be there. So whenever we see, we will come to know that every activity has a sequence of steps. Here, as we have discussed that if I want to organize a picnic for my students, so to organize a picnic in the water park, there are the certain steps. Like first, I will go to the class and I will make the announcement about the picnic. I will tell to the children that where we are going, when we are going. After that, children will go to their home and then they will discuss with their parents. If the parents are also satisfied with the picnic, only then they can give money to to their children. Children will come back and they will submit the money to me. After submitting the money, I'll go to the water park manager to discuss about this. When they will allow us, and after submitting the money, they can tell us that on a particular day at this particular time you can come to the water park. and then on that final day we can go to the water park. So here I have discussed so many steps. In the same way, you can make your own steps to do any activity or to think about an activity. The more we think, more number of steps we will get. So the number of steps as well as the steps, they can change according to us. It doesn't matter that book has written only 4 steps, then we have to learn only these 4. They can change. After that we have also learned one more activity, and that was the animal play. For example, our school is organizing an animal play. For that, teacher will come to the class and she will do the announcement for that animal play. She will discuss or narrate the play with the students. Then she will ask the name of the students, those who are interested in participating this animal play. The students will give their name to the teacher. Then the teacher will assign the roles to the students, what they have to do in the play. After that, the tailor will come and that tailor will take the measurement of each and every child according to their role. After this, on the final day, we will have our animal play. We can perform that animal play on the stage. So these are the steps that we have followed. Now here we have discussed only these 4 steps, but inside the book there is a 9 steps that they have followed to do this activity. What they are? They simply, according to them, step 1 will be narration of the play. Means the teacher will come to the class and she will discuss or make an announcement about the play. Then step number 2, she will collect the name of the children who want to act in the play. Step number 3, she will assign the roles. Step number 4, she will prepare a list with the names of the children and their roles to be given to the costume supplier. Step number 5, costume supplier takes the measurement for the costume. Step number 6, they will practice for the play. Step number 7, they will wear and check the costumes a few days prior to the performance. Step number 8, they will do a dress rehearsal. And finally, in step number 9, they will perform the play in front of the audience. So here, as we have seen, according to us, we simply define the steps in four number of steps. But inside the book, these steps has been defined in 9 steps. So the number of steps can change according to our planning or thinking about an activity. I hope that you will be clear with the concept of stepwise thinking. Stepwise thinking means to think about an activity in a step-by-step manner so that we can reach out to the solution. And every activity, whether it is a small activity or a big activity, every activity has a sequence of steps that we need to follow to achieve the goal.